right, so let me show you the Slyde Watch and the principle of it. Here I have a piece which is a black titanium. So basically you see that when you touch your watch, it will then start living. And of course, all the mechanic, all the virtual mechanic will be then starting, and you see the time of the day. Just by sliding, by going through, you will find the first, which is the multi-city function. You can adjust and choose that you are in New York, but you can of course go to any place in the world you want. We have more than 50 cities around the world, and then when you're arriving in Abu Dhabi or Moscow or whatever, you can then choose the time you want to, let's say, adjust, and let's go all together, I don't know, to Hong Kong or Beijing, the place where everything happened at the moment in the world, right? Of course, you have the possibility of knowing the date and the month, and you have what we call a weekly planner when you know which week you are, which is also one of the classic features of the watch manufacturer. The age of the moon is something very beautiful, which is, let's say, back to the history of the watchmaking that you can have in this watch. So by going through those several functions, you've seen the weekly planner, you see the month, the date, you've seen the time world system, but what you have also, which is very nice, is a countdown and also a chrono function that you have in that watch, and just by starting it, by touching it, you see the watch living its life. When let's imagine that you want to now change the face of your watch. You see here an engine selection button, a tourbillon. You just have to go and press it, and then what will happen, you will be able to select a new face of the watch. Let's now go to the new movement we're bringing to this December season, which is the famous flip clock, which you just selected by pressing, and immediately, less than a second after, you are in the selection and you see this new mechanical movement going through digital manufacture with the time of the day. You see that the watch will switch off from the moment you are not touching it anymore to go into a saving regime power, because this watch has an autonomy of more than 10 days, and this makes it very, very unique as such. Let's imagine the weekend is here and we'd like to go or jog and have something more modern or more chrono. Here you have, for instance, the famous digital city. It's much more zen, less is more, pure, just pure number that you see appearing on a guilloche pavement, which is made of the S of Slyde, and you can go through the city of the world with Los Angeles or London, of course, that we do not forget, or Moscow, and you go through the city of the world with this digital city. Of course, you will have all the function reinterpreted into that engine, and you know the moon and how we will be looking at. And you have always the countdown and so on. There is a secret axis where you can hide the picture of the one you love or a piece of art. This is a little bit the photo box that I love, which is a little bit, you know, the place where you can load with the famous slider, which is that tool helping you to control your watch, what you want, let's say, to put in your watch. And if you want to put a little movie, then you can go for it and hide it. So you see, I will say that the Slyde Watch has this capacity of really changing face, of let's say a variety of a beauty which is very unique. I think there is not a watch in the world that has this capacity and this aesthetic, let's say, of being able, let's say, to wear it. And you see on my wrist the magic of, let's say, the style, because I always say that a watch is a proportion of hands and style. What I love is the versatility of this watch. Tonight I'm in a black suit and let's say I'm wearing my Slyde watch. Tomorrow I can be in jean, more casual. And I love this idea that the watch is made for different moments in your life. You don't need to change. The watch changes by itself. And this is really a signature of, let's say, the spirit we have. It's a less is more. The watch is so impeccable in terms, you know, of, let's say, the construction, the finishing, and what we call le posé. Le posé is that secret. When you design a case, is exactly like a good jacket or a car you drive. You know, you need to feel it, but you wear it, it does not wear you. You see what I mean?
thank you very much for having this interview with me today.
Thank you to you guys.
I'm looking forward to your new launch next year.
Oh yeah, we need to see each other. Thank you and enjoy life and Slyde yours. Enjoy it. Thank you. Merci.